Hi everyone. Space Station 14 is a fun game, and you should play it. And here is one of my favorite servers, Nuclear 14. So, this first little video I'm recording will be about just the map of Sunnyvale in general. As of right now, it's the only playable map. There's technically another one, but it's awful, so nobody ever goes there. Also, this is going to be laggy because it's my computer running recording software. I say computer, but it's a gaming laptop. It's running this um, and the recording itself. So most roles, like the Wastelander roles, will spawn in one of these places. Let me actually go to spawn so I can show you. That isn't what I want. Spawn hub. Hello, yes. A lot of roles will spawn in here. Here's a golden gecko, an albino deathclaw, Hilbert. Not sure why his name is Haggis in the official designation. Alright, so when you get here, you have three spawn choices. This one, which will take you to here, probably the safest. There's just a few pig rats around. Just don't go in the tunnels, they're bad for your health. Ants, for example. Yeah, so unless you're good at the game, I wouldn't recommend going there in the tunnels. I mean, and here, this one, I don't even know where this one is. I'm gonna be honest, I've never gone anyone but the last one I showed. Oh, robots. Yeah, you don't want to mess with those. Some of them are ranged and they really hurt. What is this even near? Oh, it's this one. So this one leads you towards the tribals. That's one of the factions you can play. And over this way, yeah, this is kind of in the middle of nowhere. But hey, Brahmin. Here's the water. Chicken. This is probably where a farmer would go. And then this one. Wow, where is this? Oh, great heavens. See my inputs lagging. That just leads straight into the end of the world. You don't want to go there. Up here, yeah, there's some good spots. Alright, you spawn near some tunnel loot spots, and well, I think I know. Oh yeah, this is close-ish to Oasis, which is the main town. Now, let me go to like the center of the map ish. So if you see this sign from Oasis, you're like a direction away from any major base. Going down here, avoiding the landmines, and this place. Hi. And this place. Come on, where are you? Hi. Turn down here. There will be some ghouls if the people coming out of here haven't been active, or if there's no people coming out of here. And boom, you found the Washington Brotherhood of Steel. Going back to that place. Okay. If you go up and just keep going up a minute, I think. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's death is up there. Generally, the further north or south you get, the more dangerous it gets. And once you turn this way, you'll be on the course for the Midwest Brotherhood of Steel, going back to wherever that is. You'll find I don't know where anything is at any time. I just eventually recognize my surroundings. This is far too close to where I'm going next. Going up, that sign points you over to this one. And promptly going back the direction I just was, you arrive at Camp Junction, the HQ for the NCR, which, funnily enough, is a radioactive zone and a lot of ghouls away from uh, the Midwest Brotherhood. Oh yeah, I should note it's an important rule that you're not supposed to rush enemy bases. That's something I should say. Uh, I'm awful at recording videos because I just ramble on. Oh yeah, down here is death too. This is one of the death zones, primarily because there's 10,000 ghouls everywhere, and this guy, he's not very friendly. He's gonna tell you to get off his lawn violently. All right, then I actually do not know what's this way. Okay, yeah, this just leads. Yeah, that's just. I forgorded up here, obviously. If you don't keep going up, you can turn here and you find yourself at Oasis, the town. And furthermore, past Oasis, go down here. This is the Ranger Outpost. So, let me go to Junction. The NCR has by far the most roles. You have cadets. No, that's a soldier. That it should be a cadet. Yeah, cadets, soldiers, engineers, weapons specialists, sergeants, rangers, lieutenants, and veteran rangers. We really only have one veteran ranger. You can have like a handful of each of these. Well, if your name is Goliath, but 3 or 4 cadets. Same with most of these. It's 2 to 3 usually, except you have only one of these guys and only one of these guys. Lieutenant spawns in here. Got a note keeper terminal, a safe. This has the Chinese pistol, which you can, I don't know, shoot people with, I guess. You have a spare handheld radio. I forget if you spawn with one. um, but if you do, you can give that someone. If not, well, it'll help you communicate with people who don't have actual headsets. Because the only people with actual headsets are Boink, Boink, Boink. Rangers, Vet Rangers, and you, the John Lieutenant. Everyone else has handhelds, which you have to tune to a channel and hope one of the other factions doesn't discover your radio code on accident. That's happened. I've witnessed. This is the med bay area. This is like the storage for all that stuff. This is where the engineers lurk, even though they're really just Soldier 2. This is the brig. Nobody ever goes in here because there's not enough people. There's a firing range. Here's the armory. This is where soldiers and basically everyone else spawns. This is where weapon specialists spawn. You got the outhouse. Workbenches down here. and this is where the world ends. If you can see that Discord notification, don't worry about it. I'm in like 18 different Helldivers servers. Another Notekeeper terminal. Can't actually do anything with the holotapes. Boohoo. And then, if you just go through. Oh yeah, somebody has to open the gates. Okay, that isn't it. That's awkward. Hold on. I promise. I know what I'm doing. I don't. Where is the? Where are you? Oh yeah, that's. It's. I'm. That's why. Um. Yeah, that terminal opens these. Usually, these doors you can just sort of checkpoint area up here. You could probably, I don't know, chill out. And if you just travel across radiation and the square of ghouls that are worshipping that scrap, you come up here, and boo, where did I spawn them? In here. All right, cool. You got squires, knights, scribes, paladins, and commanders. I say commanders and paladins. You only have a one paladin and one commander. You could have a couple of these guys. This is the tech lab. This past this door about right here is where the scribes will lurk. Surgery. You got the morgue and medical storage area. You got med bay, chemistry room, and going over here. This is where people spawn. This is scribes. I accidentally picked up a light. Um, Knights, squires. That's the bathroom. Paladins. Here is the room of power. Here's where you get swole. Kitchen and food storage area. Meeting chamber of some kind. Armory. What is this? Oh yeah, you can't get in there normally. That's what it is. They added these recently. These serve as like going into cryosleep when you want to leave. You had to before those were added. You had to venture. Let me. Where did you have to venture to? You had to go. You had to go all the way out here, and sometimes it'd be like the middle of the night. Anyway, popping back up. This is a tactical map. Unfortunately, it does not work. I don't know if it'll ever work. This is just a wall decoration. Okay, you have a couple things in here. Nothing special. Then if you go up here, this is the commander's room. Who left the shower on? Alright, cool. In here you have, the basic store stuff. Laser Gatling. This is the extra armory. This thing schwacks. How much damage does it do? Just a little bit. This is where you stick you dead. What is this? Why is this here? Nobody can get here. This is outside the map. Oh, it's a TV series reference. And resting place. This is where you come in and lay on the floor, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of. That's just the thing again. Here's the cleaner place, big bathroom, shower zone. Except it's the only shower that works. This is Sebastian. These two terminals. One of them, that one opens the gate. That one closes these two blast doors. So people, if you want to invite some guests over, that makes sure Sebastian doesn't shoot them 14 times. I've encountered some unfortunate deaths from people who wanted to just wander in because they can't be bothered to go there. No. And here you have the Washington Brotherhood of Steel. Probably the most dangerous spawn area because you're not supposed to, wander and find these guys, I think. They're supposed to be the more hidden of the factions. They're usually not. You have a reactor. Don't go here unless you're in like power armor or a hazmat suit. This is will kill you. So will this room. It's highly radioactive. You can uh, run for your life in here. Get some radiation suits. Also, yes, high weather. All right. So this is set up essentially the same as the Midwest. Uh, Initiates, knights, scribe, paladin, paladin commander. Then going to Oasis. This is the town area. It's got a bar. It's got a jail. I've never actually had to be in Oasis that long, so I don't know how half of this is. Well, we'll take it step by step. And I also don't know if these roles really exist. They do, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. They're just called weird. So there's regular town people, you exist. Mechanics, I imagine you do stuff over here. Doctors, shopkeepers work right in here, I believe. Oh yeah, I had all lighting on. The game isn't that bright normally. The doctor works over here, where they try to save people. The innkeeper is obviously working in the bar and inn. The reporter is all the way over here. You get to, if you see a radio on a table like that one, you get to broadcast it to everyone and everything. That's near a radio at least, and haven't had it turned off. All right, this is the mayor who sets the rules and stuff. There's also a church up here, for the chaplain, and a burial ground. Oh yeah, this is probably where the mechanic goes. The sheriff, and then their deputies. Is that Brad Armstrong? Yeah, that's a customization option you can do. I I'm trying to search up sheriff. Woohoo! Look at Doofus go. He's kidding there. All right, tribals. Um, I know nothing about these people. I'm going to be upfront with you. But you got the regular tribe people, who are farmer, healers, and tribe elder, the leader. Oh yeah, I forget Caravan exists because I don't think I've seen anyone play Caravan. But once I get in here, I'm gonna turn the lighting on so you can see again. Regular Caravaneers, Caravan Guards, and Caravan Leaders. Pretty nifty, I say. These guys are responsible for there's only so much loot you can get. But yes, they have a bunch of stuff constantly coming in. It's okay, they have that. Just a bunch of stuff. These guys are responsible for buying things. I think. I still don't know if that actually works. I think it got added, but nobody's touched Caravan, so I wouldn't know. But yes, there's a lot of death areas. Oh yeah, this signifies that it's a radiation zone from here to like here, and you can easily just avoid it by not going near those. By far, I think the deadliest area, when I get to show it to you eventually. I'll stop lagging and rubber banding at some point. Okay, cool. Is up here. Band Raider camp. Oh, there's just fern mercs in here. That's odd. Cazadors. Um, ow. Deathclaws. Ow. Albino Deathclaw. Ouchie. Radiation Hell Zone. Eyebot that plays music when you get near it. This place is just death. These northern caves have a lot of cool stuff in them, but also they're zones of mega hell death. How did I get here? Firewind Cave? The hell is this? There's a bunch of explorable vaults. Even I don't know where you find most of these because I haven't done them. You'll have to find these yourself or with people who know where they're going. Oh yeah, this is in a building full of ghouls. That's where it is. Anyway, Sunnyvale is a pretty interesting place, and it's pretty big too. It does get boring after a little bit, but you have to make the fun yourself. That's what the other people are there for, genius. In here, this is mostly just Cave of Mole Rat, up until you get to okay, that's not where I want to be. Yao Guai. That thing, ouchies. There are death claws everywhere. This is where you get all the good materials. So, if you come up here with a group of people, usually the Midwest Brotherhood of Steel, you can probably handle it. I'm gonna. Sonny's gonna share a secret with you. Coming up here from the Oasis sign, you can go in here. There's a death claw. Except it's guarding Pip Boy, which is pretty cool. Because this uh there's a whole faction I'm forgetting. What am I doing? This lets you see who's about. Basically, a PDA from the rest of the servers. I've forgotten the vaults existed. I thought I forgot Caravan, but anyways, Vaulties. Nobody ever plays Vaulties, except sometimes you'll notice when people are playing Vault because it's usually something cool going on. You know, it's regular Vault Dwellers, Doctors, Engineer, Security, and the Overseer. These all get Pip Boys, and I think Vet Rangers get Pip Boys too. And these guys are funny because really there's not a whole lot of ways to get to them, and I can't show you how to open the door. I think that covers the basics. So this is the worst YouTube video you've ever watched, and welcome to Sunnyvale. Try not to die. Woohoo! Was that?